Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com. Justin here, and today we are back with more anime reviews. Today we're kicking off Winter 2022 anime, and what a banger did it start off with. Today we are going to review Tokyo 24th Ward Episode 1 RGB. As always, I give you a brief synopsis, so here we go. Shu wanted to become a hero, but after a certain incident, he gave up on that dream. 1 year later, that incident returns to haunt Shu. In order to face his fears again, he needs to gather his two childhood friends together and reform the RGB.
時代の進
Given
化は
another
加速度
chance,
的よ
will Shu be able to confirm,
かつて当たり前だった
confront
価値観は
his despair? And what a hell of an episode this was. First thing you need to know about this particular premiere is that this premiere is 48 minutes long. And with a runtime like that, it gives, and I wish a lot of more animes would do that, at least with the first episode, to really let the world, let the characters, let the story, let the plot, let the themes, let everything breathe. And this is what the runtime really did help with this particular anime. Let me take my glasses off because of the reflection there. But it really let the characters breathe. I mean, because we had to introduce not only just the world, the rules of this world, we had to introduce the three main leads, Shu, Ran, and Koki, all who are really close friends, but because of what happens at this incident, they became a little bit distant. Shu, I think Shu is definitely the character that I mean, they're all really interesting. Like, you're gonna watch this, and every single character, whether it's Ran, whether it's Koki, whether it's Shu, one of these characters is going to be your favorite character because they all have different types of plights. They all went their different paths after this incident. Some will argue once you're watching this episode that Koki and Ran became a little bit more mature, a little bit more adult, while Shu still secretly hangs on to this dream of being this hero. I'm not going to spoil what happens at this particular incident because I want you to watch it for yourself. And when I mean that this anime brought it, it really brought it. And the runtime really did help this anime. And it really, just from the first opening 5 minutes, I was immersed because of the beautiful animation, the art style, and the brilliant voice acting. The voice acting in this anime is top notch. I love these performances. You feel for Shu, you feel for Koki, and you feel for Ran. And it's just like you want to know more about these characters. I am completely hooked on this anime already, just off the gate, and just because I don't want to give too much of a plot, so I apologize if this review seems a little bit vague, but because of everything is centered around this particular incident. And what happens with this incident is that it's an examination of how this particular incident affected all these three characters. Shu still has hope for something, while Koki and Ran kind of moved on from it a year later, because it takes place a year later after the incident. That little panel shot that you see right here, the screenshot of I Can Save Her, has to do with that particular incident, and it has to kind of deal with the ideals of Shu being a hero. So what happens is something of, do you think Shu actually did it or not? I'll let that ring in on the review. And one thing I really love about this anime is that it has three different tones. It has comedy in this, it has drama, and it has a hell of some really stellar action pieces in this set pieces towards the end, towards the third act, and it gels beautifully. This anime knows when to be funny. This anime knows when to tug at the heartstrings, and this anime knows when to bring the action. Now, some of the action might be over the top and might take you out of disbelief, because there's situations you're like, okay, how the hell is this guy able to do that? And it's not really explained yet. They do hint. There is a dialogue in this anime that they kind of put a pin on. I'm like, yeah, we know this part might seem unrealistic to you, but here's a little pin. We're going to drop this little line here to make you think of how this person's able to do something like that. And these characters also have, each three of them have all supporting characters as well. And I mean, like, Shu has his mother and Mari. Koki has this woman that follows him, like who works for his dad, and Rand has his little hacker friend as well. So it's like they balance these characters out. Everyone gets a chance to breathe. The animation is beautiful. Love the vibrant colors, the background, the crisp movement. Like I said, the voice acting, the music. This is anime at its finest. I absolutely love this show so far. I am hooked immediately. So definitely, let's get to the rating here. I'm sorry if it seems a little bit vague because I don't want to spoil anything. I'll probably do a spoiler review, but I want you to just really go in this with a clear mind of what to expect. Um, I'm hooked. Like, from what I understand, that there's going to be a lot of heat this winter when it comes to anime. They're bringing it this season, and I you can see me just grinning because just the story, the characters, the way everything was written, and the ending. The ending of this episode ends on an emotional note, and it brings it back because you go from that action high, that tense action. It was tense too because there's a choice that these characters have to make, and you're like, what are they actually going to do, or are they going to be able to do both? And then when it gets to the ending, it hits you with another emotional gut punch for Shu's character, and you're just going, damn. And so overall, folks, let's give our ratings. You know, when it comes to streaming, we do watch now, put it in your queue, or skip it. Hands down, this is a watch now. And for those who like, I don't do numbers anymore. I'm not doing stars for this. I'm gonna do hot, cold, or hot, lukewarm, or cold. So this is hot. This is fire. Definitely watch this one immediately. So far, I'm about to go watch the other premieres, but this one definitely stands out. This is Justin from TacosandGeeks.com. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on the TacosandGeeks.com, browse the website. Check out our new interview with James Karen. Check out our latest video game reviews. Everything from anime to zombie, we touch them all. So, of course, Twitch.tv. We're coming back next week. On our Twitch channel, we'll be streaming some retro games. It's gonna be kind of a retro game channel. So we're gonna kick it off with Neon Genesis, Second Impact Girlfriend or something like that for the PSP. So check that out.